So, how are you?
Getting there.
Get in
How are
there.
you?
Almost. Well, I think a couple more shots of rum, and I'm drunk.
Pass out.
No, I don't pass out.
Cheers.
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 So, where are you from? You're from New York, New Jersey,
New Jersey.
And what do you do in New York, in New Jersey,
In New
for the
Jersey,
longest time?
smoke a lot of weed.
No, I mean you're. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I was an engineer for a while.
Mechanical,
Electrical engineer.
electrical,
Yeah.
and what do you guys work on?
I worked with printing presses,
Mm.
controls of printing presses, and before that, it was I worked for ITT Avionics
Mm.
with defense electronics.
Defense,
Defense.
like
And
CCTV,
never offense. Always defense. Huh?
CCTV,
I used to have a business of CCTV once
security,
of my own. Yeah.
alarms and shit,
Yes, I did it.
house alarms,
Mostly video, monitors,
video monitors, defense,
video surveillance.
but video surveillance,
Yeah.
but not the government kind,
No, just personal.
national defense.
No. I would never admit
Oh
to
shit,
it
it's
anyway.
raining.
It's all right. I like the sound.
Okay. It's gonna be in our background. But we're getting salibo
Splash.
splashed on. Okay, where were we?
I forgot. Oh, we're working.
Yeah, we're always working.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I'm always working
Yes, John works.
because
Yeah, but he gets to
We-
do things like this. I never was able to do things like that.
okay. Yeah. Well,
You get time off.
Yeah.
You get a lot of time off here. You're lucky.
yeah.
I never got much.
I think it's hard to balance everything with the setting that I have because the line between home and work gets really blurry.
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
gets-
yeah. It's a mass mix.
Yeah. Unlike in your case and lots of people's case, wake up 6 a.m.
4:30.
4:30
4:30, 5 o'clock.
in New York, in
Mhm.
New Jersey.
Yeah, be to work by 6:30.
Why?
Yeah.
Why that early?
And then there's got to be the first one there. It was like the engineer. of the place.
Okay.
So you got to open up and be there first. And you pretty much are the last guy out.
Mm.
I mean, we had 3 shifts.
Because you have to
I used-
check. You have to check everything first that
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, you got to get things rolling, and maybe at night they had problems. You got to get them figured out so the first shift can go.
Let me see.
And you work a lot, and you work late all the time too.
And how long did you do printing press? Because I think that industry is related to what I'm working.
That's true.
You know.
25 years. I was in the printing business for
25
25 years.
And the company that you work for, is it still there now?
The first printing company, was Webcraft Technologies.
Webcraft Technologies.
Yeah.
Does it still exist?
No,
No.
because somebody bought them, and then somebody else bought them. So, because the printing business has been going,
Why is it
as soon as I started working in the printing industry 25 years ago,
uh,
it started going downhill a little bit,
mm,
and then a little more, and then a little more, then a little more,
mm.
until you guys took over,
Nah.
or the internet took over.
But why is
Nobody
it
wanted-
called webcraft?
Paper web, a web of paper. We call
web
it
of paper.
when you have a roll of paper.
Web doesn't necessarily mean in the internet. I guess.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a web of paper, a web of roll of paper unrolled is a web. Of paper.
Yeah. Let's change the position
We
of
got a
our
lot
camera.
of rice. That's right.
And then, what happened?
So
So,
I don't know, where were we?
where were you? What? How old were you when you were working for the printing press industry? The printing industry. Web. What was that?
Webcraft.
Webcraft.
So I was 59, 49, 39.
No. No,
I don't know. I was maybe like 40 years old.
40.
Yeah.
I'm almost 40.
No, wow, I was less than that. I was in my 30s. 40 to
30.
50. Yeah, I was 34.
25 years. You
34.
worked for 25 years.
Yeah.
And you must have fixed lots of lots of printers.
Yeah, did a lot of that. Day and night, fixed a lot of printers. I used to travel.
Yeah, unsa to na? Imo manggiluwa.
Used to travel to other sites and fix things over there. And
Okay.
make changes to
But just
presses.
within New York.
We're in New York, Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah, I used
So
to go
you
to
fly?
Michigan all the time.
You fly in
I used to
helicopters
fly.
or
Never in a
airplane?
helicopter, just
Airplanes.
planes. Yeah.
And that was
Minnesota.
your own business or
Well, no, my own business. I just work local. I only work for my company that I work for.
it's
For a
multi-state.
while. Yeah.
Okay.
And so the reason I got the way I got that job was like the guys that worked for our company didn't want to fix their cameras. I don't know why.
Because they
So
can
they
do
asked,
it.
yeah, they just said they couldn't do it. They didn't know how. So they asked me to take the contract to do that myself. So I helped them for a while until I realized that the union didn't want me there. So one day, my friend went to get a part.
So you did that for 25 years?
25 years.
So
Long time.
You must have seen lots of printers
Yeah.
shrink,
Yes.
get smaller over time, right?
Yes, yes. At the end, there were dozens of print factories for a long time, especially little ones in New York, to do a little artwork for album covers and things like that. But even they're gone now. Even they're gone now because you could just print your own stuff. You buy a printer, do your own printing.
And when the internet came, internet happened, or it became a thing
Became a big thing, sure.
in 1990s.
Not only
99.
yeah, 90s.
99.
Yeah,
Was it 99?
that's when it got hot where people started getting it at home. But not only that, the price of mailing things got very expensive too.
Mail?
Mail, because a lot of everything we printed has to be shipped in the mail. So we did a lot of bulk mail for many years, and that became more expensive.
And did some of the things that you printed, was it ever used for billboards?
No.
Just
We used to print
smaller
like 1 million of something, or 10 million,
magazines.
or 20 million of magazines,
flyers.
flyers for politics, and we would print a lot of cigarette covers. We used to print for R.J. Reynolds. We had $1 million contracts
Wow.
with R.J. Reynolds.
Wow.
A lot of cigarette companies advertising. And then all the car companies, Ford, Chevrolet,
Nice.
Mazda. A lot
Brochures.
brochures, yeah.
IDs.
Glossy brochures. And they were personalized. In the beginning, they weren't.
Cards.
No, there was
No.
like a brochure, like a little magazine.
No, I mean, do
10
you
pages.
also print cards? Cards, IDs,
Yeah,
No.
well,
business cards?
no, we didn't. That's
Mainly
volume.
brochures and.
Yeah, big volume stuff.
Mm.
We would print something for a week.
Mm. Mm.
3 days to get it to run in a week.
And did you ever hire? You hired Filipinos? Or you
Yeah,
have people who are Filipinos?
yeah. Towards the end of my career there, we started hiring a lot of Filipinos. Good mechanics, mostly good mechanics, electricians, really good workers.
Mm.
When they have the right tools, they really do a good job in America. And over here, it's a little different.
Mm. Yeah.
But they had a lot of imagination because here you guys have to live with hardly any tools, and
Yeah.
these people make their own tools.
MacGyver's.
Yeah, so a lot of times a guy would call a non-Filipino would call me a mechanic in the middle of the night and tell me, "Oh, look, we need some parts. We don't have the parts for this.
Mm.
Sorry, we have to order. It's going to take a week." But
Mm.
if my Filipino guy was working on it, he would make something. He would make it work. He would save us thousands of dollars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's one of the traits of Filipinos.
Yeah.
Very because of the status or the situation you're in, we tend to do things and
Duct tape,
yeah,
glue.
yeah, which is good.
Yeah, it's nice to be back, to be here and see how simple things can be.
Mm.
Over there, we've made things so complicated you can't get anything done.
Uh, yeah. Well,
It's more difficult to get things done because people stop.
when you don't have to really, work physically and you have things easier, you have more time to think, which is, I think, one of the good things about the U.S. and the countries that are more developed, because you don't have to.
Yeah,
It's more technology, more modern things that
I
we
guess
can
we
do.
can advance quicker, right?
Yeah.
If you have all the tools that you need and more, then you can get more done and get farther in finding things out. Figuring.
Well, the first
That's
time you
good point.
came here in the Philippines, what was your initial reaction? Like, it must have been like, did when you land in Manila, did you stay there for some time? No,
Only for a day or
for a
two,
day.
so I can get my flight back to here.
So you still
But
like
my-
what's the decrease in not civilization but the urban living from New York
decrease
to
from
Manila
New York,
to
uh,
Cagayan de Oro
it feels like I'm back 50 years.
from New York.
Yeah,
Do you think the Cagayan de Oro is like 15, maybe
It's-
more years?
it's back
Yeah,
pretty far
yeah.
because we're like safety for one thing.
Mm.
In New York, if you trip over a piece of concrete that belongs to the public,
Mm.
you could sue them, and they have to fix that like within a week. And it's things like that.
I
Over
see.
here, you can fall into a ditch and disappear, and no one will see you for a long
Yeah.
time. But people here have more common sense too.
Mm.
They don't fall in those things.
Yeah,
It's very rare that they do.
yeah.
I mean, I've seen cars go in these big ditches, but it might happen more over there. I don't know. More people there. It's just people here are just friendlier. People look at you and smile here.
Yeah.
In Cebu, they don't.
Well,
In Manila,
yeah.
they don't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
here, people.
we're still not in the, I guess, in the level of urbanization that's that hectic.
No,
Like you need to really,
not
I need to
yet.
go, I need to go, I need
Yeah.
every day, and then you do that for a very long time, you get really grouchy,
It'll kill you.
And especially here in Mindanao, we have lots of places to go that we can unwind.
Yeah.
And
And you guys
Spend,
do it all the time.
the weekend over. And
What's what I miss? One thing in the 60s, my family would stop somewhere on a road and eat lunch.
Mm.
They don't do that in America. And the cops will come in and like, what are you doing here?
We're having a
Where are
picnic.
you going? Where are you
Want to
been?
join us?
Oh, dogs will come out and say, what are you smoking there? That's in America. Over here, people will stop anywhere for to have lunch and enjoy themselves and go to the beach and just look at the water.
Mm.
A lot of they smell the roses here.
Mm.
You can smell the flowers.
Mm.
It took me a while to slow down.
Mm.
Mm.
So that's why lots of Americans or even Europeans tend to come here when they retire.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
slow life. You could really. It's affordable.
Mm,
People speak English here,
mm, mm,
and it's nice and slow.
mm, mm.
I mean, compared to New York, it's kind of chaotic here, like
Yeah.
traffic and things like that. Other than that, it's just really relaxing.
Shout out to my client in Manhattan.
West 153rd, man, Broadway.
I'm not sure if he lives in Manhattan. I don't think so. I
I
think that's the office.
I used to live there. I lived uptown,
Ah, okay. Okay.
a tall building with 20 stories.
Mm, mm. No, I'm trying to think. What the fuck is his name? Russ
Your
Allen.
boss?
Russ Allen.
Oh, Russ Allen.
Yeah. Can't go whiter than that.
I don't know Russ Allen.
He's really a big fan of NFL.
Oh,
Yeah. No, actually, he works with the NFL.
okay.
Yeah.
But he used to play ball too?
I think so.
I think he did. I think I read
he
about
did.
him a little bit
Um,
on your site.
yeah. But he was more of a, like, he really loves to play, but he's more of a business kind of guy.
Huh.
Like, works with them in the business side of things. He used to also work in digital marketing. So that's what I enjoyed the
Oh,
most, like
that's really
trying to
good.
learn from him and shit.
So I bet he did pretty well.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Because he's already 70, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's probably.
probably loves to work
Well,
the job. It's-
a lot of football players, when they retire, they lose everything.
mm, mm,
Plus, they can't move anymore
yeah.
from getting hit from all sides. They're like, their bodies fall apart
Mm,
when they're young.
mm. He's married to someone from New Zealand, which
Oh,
is
Kiwi.
yeah, and they're like a mixed family now. Good guy, cool guy, chill. Even though sometimes I lose myself, he's really patient. I get really stressed out with all the things I need to do.
You're lucky you're here, man.
Yeah,
Well, they get a good price for you, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
they do you good though.
Yeah.
And make it worth your while.
Yeah, it's okay. Like he doesn't need me to be there all the time. Like even in meetings.
That's nice.
Yeah, so
So they give you projects and you have a deadline and stuff like that.
yeah.
Well, I worked all my life in a freaking office where you had to be in there at 8 and
Uh,
you had breaks for 10-minute break, half-hour lunch. And if you were 5 minutes late from lunch, you get in trouble.
uh,
Oh man, that was terrible.
that was terrible. I couldn't survive that.
Eventually, it
I
got
tried
better,
it.
but,
Like I before I became a web designer, I applied for a BPO,
what's that?
calling people in
Oh,
America, trying to sell them
oh,
internet yellow pages
oh,
subscriptions.
boy. Oh.
You know how bullshit that
How
is.
many people bought that? I'll take 2, please.
And then our spill is like, so your free registration was it was
That's
up
funny.
a while ago,
Hmm.
and it's what's the word that I'm looking for? Expired. It expired like just now.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
want to renew it? How much is it? It's $50 for the whole year.
I've never had it at all. My first job was an operator,
Mm.
phone operator.
Mm. Oh,
Before
okay.
cell phones, even before they had long distance. When I was young, you couldn't make a long distance call
Yeah.
from your house. You had
Yeah.
to call the operator.
Yeah.
I want to call Connecticut. So back then, I was 17. I got a job as an operator. I had
Wow.
a switchboard and you push buttons and hello, and phone. I would get
Nice.
all kinds of overseas calls and ship to shore.
Nice, nice. So
There
your
used to
path
be
is kind of like like is the older or
oh my
the
bell
yeah. The,
switchboard.
so
Hello, Ethel.
it's still in communication and technology. It's
Yeah,
in line with that,
yeah,
right? Mm. But you did play a lots of outdoor sports too, right?
yeah. It's too many. I played a lot. I played baseball, football,
Is it something
golf,
that you that's usual
tennis.
in New York? Like
Yeah,
every kid plays
yeah. There's
sports.
baseball fields everywhere.
Mm,
Every school has a baseball field,
mm,
and then there's others. Like there's Babe Ruth League.
mm,
There's and there's leagues up to your teens and way up until your 20s.
mm. Nice.
So yeah, baseball is a big thing, and football. Football is probably more,
Mm.
but
New York
I was more in
Giants.
baseball.
Is
Baseball.
it Giants?
New York Giants is football. Yeah,
Yeah,
it used to be the Jets. Now it's
the
the
Jets
Jersey
now.
Jets.
The Jersey Jets. Mm.
It's fun to go to games.
Yeah.
I miss that. I miss going to sports games. I
Yeah.
used to do that a lot.
Yeah. You can go to
Basketball.
our leagues. the, the leagues here in
Which
our
league?
local
I would go.
basketball league. We only play basketball most of the time.
So the thing is, football is very scary. People get very hurt playing football, and I
Yeah.
always told never to play football in high school because you're going to destroy yourself
Yeah.
for nothing.
Yeah. You're gonna be broken in half.
So I have a lot of injuries from that. And I used to snow ski, but
Mm.
that's even more dangerous because you're going from 0 to 60
Ah, yeah,
miles an
you
hour
were
in like
skiing.
2 seconds. So I fell a few times,
Mm.
destroyed my knee.
Mm.
I just got my knee replaced because of that.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm in a lot of pain because
Nasaan na
of
siya?
that.
Gi karwas? Gipaak?
Kids are getting restless.
Gi karwas?
Car wash?
She got scratched by the
Oh,
cat.
cat?
Uy, delikado ka po na. Posible ka po na.
I'm full of
Ito mo.
scratches. This is soapy water. I got about 20 scratches all over me.
You still alive?
Yeah. Climbs up my leg. Look, it's all bloody. Climbs up my legs.
How many days has it passed?
It's been a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I had worse with COVID and
Well,
the shot.
but rabies is different. Within 2 weeks, you'll
once you have the symptoms of rabies, you die. You know that?
yeah.
Yeah, you have. Don't you know that you have a lot of scratch?
I'm gonna die then. I have at least 10 scratches. all
Oh
over me.
shit!
It would have got swollen at least.
I will come with a.
Oh, it gets swollen if it has rabies? No, it won't.
No, it won't.
You'll just die.
You'll start drooling and then
Yeah.
you're done.
Well, it's been good knowing you.
Let me know when I don't want any more water.
Where's that cat? Let's show the suspect in the video. You're getting old because you're bringing cats everywhere.
I'm not worried about the cat. There's 3 dogs now in the house. That's horrible. What else?
What
you
do
got?
I want to talk about?
I don't know. We need,
Don't open. Don't go out.
Yeah, I want to go back to the printing press experience.
we'll
Yeah.
talk about that then.
Yeah, because that's probably the most thing in common that has happened in the media industry or the creative industry, tech industry, I guess.
Magazines were bad. We used to print a lot of them. We printed National Geographic. All those really
Wow.
nice ones. Look, Life.
Wow.
All the big ones for a long, long time. We made a lot of money doing that. And newspapers.
Hmm.
Nobody wanted them either. Nobody wants newspapers anymore.
Yeah. That's because they
I
all
mean,
use the
we got hit
internet,
hard.
tablet. Yeah. Yeah.
When I left, there was only two big companies left,
Mm.
and maybe
And you
I
were
don't know what's
retired
going on.
already? You retired from that company?
Yeah, I was 59. That's
59.
9 years ago.
And yeah.
So 20 years ago, it was really going.
Mm.
Now in the 70s, company that bought us out in the 70s, they would make another building like every 2 years to print more. Huge buildings, one and another one, and then they'd build in other states. When I left, they had 70 something, 75 sites
Mm. Yeah.
because they were buying everybody up all over the states.
Mm. Mm.
And they
I wonder what
even,
happened to that company now.
and they're still there. They're
They're still
still
there. Maybe in the
slow crash and burn.
maybe they're now in the digital marketing industry.
Yeah, there's been a lot of more
Web based.
digital printing because you can print every sheet you print could be different.
Mm.
So you can do personalized marketing now.
Mm.
What we made a lot of money on years ago was printing the same thing over and over again. But that kind of got expensive. So then we would charge a lot to do a little bit because it was personalized. Like you would get a brochure. You went on the internet and you said, I like this Bronco. I want a red one. I want a radio, and I want big speakers, and I want a lift kit on it. And then we would send you by the next day or the day after, you would get a brochure in the mail with the red Bronco and the payments and what it would cost and all the accessories that you wanted. Really nice stuff.
Mm.
So every sheet was different. One sheet would print yours, one next sheet was his, and somebody else's.
Maybe it's digital now.
Yeah. Slow printers, but variable data.
Yeah, I think graphic design is something that's gonna get hit really bad.
We had a whole department of graphic designers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's going to get hit.
yeah. Because especially with AI
sure.
now.
AI will generate anything for you.
Yeah, so yeah, because
That's
of that.
true.
The web industry is still a little far ahead, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Do you think we'll still need graphic designers in 10 years, 15 years?
Boy, I don't know. Anything could happen in the next 10
Right.
years. So
Yeah,
technology moves so quick, exponentially.
yeah. But I think AI.
Ugh.
Like some people are saying that AI is just copying everyone's work and making.
It's true, but what's impressive to me is if you look instead of using Google, look something up on there,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like instant.
Yeah, instant
It's
answers.
instant. How is it so fast?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I mean, yeah, it's probably selective. It's not.
Yeah,
It only
selective.
gives you what it wants,
Yeah.
what it's told to give you.
Yeah.
But it's so fast. It's crazy.
And it's learning.
Yeah, it'll get better and better.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this? Eventually, we're going to be able to store our brains in a chip.
Our memories.
Our memory,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
When they
Our
get,
knowledge.
when they get quantum computers,
That would be good. Like
and
that,
be able
that
to
would be good for
just
the
upload you
entire-
into a chip and
Like,
and you don't
they're gonna
die.
do that for all the intelligent people.
no, all the rich people.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah.
And
I mean, what's the point?
the
of-
rich people do the intelligent people for
and the
free.
artistic people, I guess, the creative
Yeah.
ones. It's gotta be both, like logical people and the creative people.
Yeah. No murderers and
Yeah. No more
because
girls.
it's
No.
like they talk about the simulation. We're in a simulation.
Yeah, some
right?
people say we are in a simulation
Well,
right
because
now.
because I think the thought is that let's say 100 years, 200 years from now, you can have a copy of yourself.
Mm. Mm.
And it's you can have a
It's a possibility because our brain is just has electrical impulses
yeah.
and
I mean,
waves
you might be able
and
to
download.
save everything that you've done, everything that happened to you,
Yeah.
which would be your personality.
Mm.
And then you make them a robot to
Mm.
suit it.
Mm.
Then you wouldn't know the difference anymore. We would become. Eventually, we'd all be robots.
Mm.
That's ugly, huh?
Mm.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe.
Elon Musk is doing things.
Well, at least he's
Yeah.
trying to make it to Mars. That's okay.
Yeah.
That would be very big if you had say 10 people there
Mm.
staying. Wow. So now we're a multi-planet civilization. And not that long ago that we made it to the moon. They
Yeah.
say
1960s.
it's only been not even 100 years.
Yeah. 60, 70 years.
60s we made it there.
Oh. How old were you then?
9, 8,
Nine?
7. Yeah.
Where did you watch it?
In my house.
Television?
Yeah. Black and white. That was amazing.
You must have attended some rock shows back then when you were a kid.
Back then, when I was 9, I heard the Beatles from Shea Stadium.
You heard them or
I
you
heard
saw
them
them?
because my uncle lived across the street from Shea Stadium.
Nice.
And I was 9, and we were staying at the house, and you heard this.
Mm.
All you heard was people screaming mostly.
Nah.
I mean, you heard the Beatles too, but they were like in.
You didn't
Far
attend
away.
any concerts?
Oh,
Maybe some
yeah,
popular bands?
yeah. I've seen many bands. Yeah,
Mm.
all the '60s, all the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
I saw Elton John, John Lennon
Live in concert?
live in concert. Yeah, there was actually an Elton John live where John Lennon came
Mm.
on, and there's a
He was a
record that
guest?
has that on.
He was a guest
Yeah.
in New York.
In New York. And all the
Where were you
Led
when
Zeppelin.
the 9/11 happened?
9/11. I was working
How
around
old were
9
you
o'clock. Oh,
40?
maybe no,
50s?
maybe 55ish.
55?
Yeah, 53
And-
maybe. 53.
What happened then?
And we just heard that an airplane hit the Trade Center, and first thing I thought of was back in the 1950s, a little airplane hit the Empire State Building,
Yeah.
a small plane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it must have been a small plane. I guess, no big deal, People died, I'm sure.
Mm.
And then they hear someone screaming. Yeah, it was a airliner.
Mm.
And that's when everybody stopped work, and we went outside and you could see the
Were you
sun.
far?
We were 40 miles.
Alala!
What?
Sus, ginoo ko. Langga, badlungin na si Neo ba?
We're good.
We're gonna pay for that thing. Neo, stop.
Hey, sheesh.
She almost broke the TV.
It did good.
Do they have insurance here? Not gonna pay for that.
Just run away.
And what happened to 9/11?
So anyway, after I heard it wasn't a small plane, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is a terrorist attack.
Mm,
But everybody was like wondering, no, it can't be. And then the other one hit.
mm,
And then we just let everybody go home because a lot of people's families worked there.
mm.
It was ugly, terrible, nasty.
Yeah, it must have been
Bad,
like a
bad,
war
bad.
zone.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, we're far away enough, but a lot of my neighbors, a lot of people, probably In my neighborhood alone, 6 people had family that were there.
Damn.
Yeah. I worked with this Indian girl. She was working with us in the printing place. And she had married an Indian guy, and he came here first
Mm.
to get set up, and he worked on the World Trade Center.
Mm.
And she came here, spent almost a week with him, and one day he didn't come back. On 9/11, he didn't come back. He worked on like the 25th floor or something where the plane hit.
Ah.
He was like, didn't even know what hit him.
Shit.
Where's my jacket?
Ay, jacket daw ni Ivan.
Hey, Lola was
Jacket ni
cold.
Ivan. So how's like is cannabis legal there now in New York?
I'm from New Jersey, so it's legal there now.
New Jersey, but
About
not
a
in New
year.
York. New York, no.
I'm not quite sure. I would say yes. I think it is legal, recreational.
Recreation.
Yeah. I can't imagine if I'm sure even if it's illegal, you can go to New York and get weed.
Right.
It's like I don't think they bother
Yeah.
arresting anybody in New York anymore for
Nobody
weed.
cares about that anymore.
No.
Except your battery is running low.
Oh,
I guess it's time to stop recording. It's already been 49 minutes. I think that's enough.
at least 3 shows.
No, just one.